be back. As you can see, we have a completely new location. It's my new flat, and so you probably see a lot of new videos in this location. Hope you like it. But today this is not the only novelty we add, because we will also add the first magic tutorial I'll do on this channel. Hope it will be the first of a series, but the reason is that today we will review this deck, the Optricks Red Edition of Mechanic Industries, a really cool deck for gambling and magic, and obviously we will have also a magic tutorial with it. And I gotta tell you that the tutorial won't be actually a magic move, something you can use to create a magic routine, yes, but not a real move with the deck. And it is something that I think it's really important to know and to be able to use. But it's something really simple, and you'll see later on, because now we have to review this deck, which is really cool. So let's start really soon from the box. As you can see, right here we have Mechanic Industries, which is the company who produced this deck, Optricks, animated playing cards, and illusion bags. And the reason is that the bag itself is sort of optical illusion, and also we'll see that the cards are the same way. We have also Mechanic Industries and Optricks deck Red Edition on this side, the legal stuff down here, and up here we have again the same sort of design with squares that is also on the front of the box. So let's get to the cards. Well, the cards, let's start from the design. We have, as you can see, the same design that we had on the box, on the back of the box, and it creates a sort of optical illusion, as I told you. I hope you can see it, but it's difficult. Anyway, also only one back, it's enough to see. If you stare at the center of one of these squares, it will be a sort of optical illusion. Anyway, the back design, as you can see, is pretty simple. It's the one that you'd expect from table deck, so a deck that you want to use for magic, but also for gambling and playing cards. So the faces too are really standard. There is no customization, and as you can see, they are thought for magic. And let's get to the main feature of this deck, which is the presence of 4 get cards. The first one is a pretty normal double baker, as you can see, and then we have this with a coin, and this back, this one with a normal back and a queen on the face, and this white with this back. And the reason for these 3 get cards is that they will make you able to create fantastic routines based most on optical illusions. Anyway, the design of the deck, which is our first category, is really simple, and I gave it a 3.5. And the reason is that this design is really thought for magic, thought for playing cards at a table, and it's pretty good for it. It's not really strange. There's only 2 colors, red and white. The faces are standard, so it's what you want for this kind of deck. 3.5 out of 5. Now, let's get to the concept. The concept is based on two main points. The first one is the one of optical illusions and the 3 get cards, and the second one is the one to create again a deck perfect for Magic and Gambler's Magic. And this is why I gave it also 3.5 out of 5, because they did it really well. The concept is not so particular for the second part, but the first part of Optical Illusions is more of a thing that we'd expect from a Cardistry deck and less from this kind of Magic deck. So it's pretty cool. Now this brings us to the quality and then the Magic and Cardistry usability for this deck. So let's start from the quality. It is pretty good, not the best I've ever tried. It's kind of stiff, but not too much. Anyway, it's really good for, again, doing things at the table. And the reason is that the cards stay together in packets, but as I told you, the quality is not the best I've ever tried. I'd use it all the time for training, for doing Magic at the table, for playing poker or whatever, but I wouldn't for Cardistry. And so this is what made me gave it a 4 out of 5, because obviously this is a magic deck, and so it's pretty normal that the quality is not perfect for Cardistry. And obviously this gets us to the Magic suitability, which obviously earns a 4.5 out of 5, because it's almost perfect for the reasons I already told you. While for Cardistry suitability it gets obviously low points, so a 2.5 out of 5, and obviously this is why the back design is not really optimized for Cardistry, and the optical illusion thing is pretty cool, but it's not a Cardistry thing in this setup, because obviously you can see this doesn't look in any way like a Cardistry deck. And also the quality, as I told you, is not the best for Cardistry, though the cards stay together pretty well in packet cuts, I gotta say that. We have the last category, which is obviously the novelty that this deck brings. And for this I gave it a 4 out of 5, which is a great result in my opinion, because we never had such a good result. And the reason is the main reason actually is in the gift cards I showed you before, because they are really something I didn't expect and something I've never seen in any other deck. I suggest you to check it on their website. If you want to learn how to use those cards, you gotta obviously buy the deck to have them, and then you gotta go on mechanicindustriescom and check the video that explains you how to use those cards, and also I think other tutorials are on their website. Obviously, if you want to check this deck, I suggest you link in the description for 52 owners. And anyway, the other main reason for which I gave it a 4 out of 5 in novelty is that I'm waiting to see the old gift cards from Mechanic Industries, which is pretty much the same concept we have on these gift cards, but on a whole deck. So it's 52 or 54, I don't know, cards that are completely gift. I already had such a deck from the Bicycle edition, so the Bicycle deck, Bicycle Gaff deck, but I'm really hyped for this one because I saw a lot of videos and photos and it looks very cool. Now, as I told you, we have a tutorial for a concept, a magic concept. So let's get to the table and see it together. Different situation, and the force I'm gonna suggest you is the one that forces every time the 10th card. It's a mathematical one, it's really easy to do, you actually won't need any skill, you will just need to convince your spectator to deal the cards one by one on the table, but it's quite easy to do. And this is how it works. So let's count 10 cards. So we have the 5 of clubs. You're gonna maybe you wanna shuffle that. You just wanna maintain the 5 of clubs in 10th position, and you're gonna give your deck to the spectator and ask him to deal just the number he wants, only without telling you, of cards on the table one by one, and the number must be between 10 and 20. You could use any excuse for it. You just can tell him that this is a high number because most people would choose a number between 1 and 10, but it's not too high so that it won't need to deal a lot of cards and the trick will be really long. So you could just say that and it will be okay for any spectator. So it's gonna deal the number wants between 10 and 20. So let's say it's gonna choose the 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 17, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cards. Now you can place the deck aside, you can tell him, you can also shuffle it to make the trick even more impossible. And now if you don't have an order, obviously. And now you're gonna tell him, without telling you the number he thought of, just to sum the two numbers, so in this case 1 plus 3, so we get 4, and to get 1, 2, 3, and to look at the 4th card, so the card is generated just casually, and he's gonna think that maybe it's all casual because you can make him notice that if he chose maybe 15, he could have a different number because 15 and then 1 plus 5 is 6, so it's completely different. But actually what you are coming out with is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this is obviously the 10th card. And so let's have the 5 of clubs in the same position. It could have dealt maybe 17 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Same, 1 plus 7 it's 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is gonna look at this card and see obviously the one you wanted to. So it's always the same concept, and the reason is for teaching you this force is that it's really simple to do, you don't need any skill, and it makes the spectator do everything, which seems so really fair, and you can use it in almost any trick. For example, you just wanna take another card from any other deck. For example, let's take maybe the Jack of Diamonds. You can 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. place it in 10th position, you know, and you just needed to get in 10th position with the deck face up, so it's 10 cards from the bottom, and you make him deal as many cards as you want, one by one, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the chosen card, and you know, you can do whatever you want, show him that it is the only one with a different back, or you can do a trick that I really like, so having a prediction in another deck, you get another deck with only one card face up, and you leave it in its box, and then you force that card and you show him that in the other deck there's only one card facing up. I hope you liked the video, the first magic tutorial I've ever done on this channel, and let me know in the comments, obviously, if you did and what you'd change in this in this way to teach magic. And obviously the links are in the description for this deck, and we'll see in the next video with I show you the new Copag deck, which is a completely Cardistry deck with all faces one like another, and so we're gonna change again completely. But I hope that we will be able to have some new magic tutorial, because I really love this one. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.